Well, hello again. This frosty evening. Today I'm working on the 930. A couple of days ago I went and I got the pump and the injectors back. They'd actually been done for a couple weeks, and they called me up and thought maybe I forgot about them, but we were busy with the corn and the beans and everything else. So snowy, stormy day, I made it into London to get them. And I got Roy's, see if it's on the bill here, Roy's diesel injection in London, and they did really good job. They I told them I wasn't in any hurry for them. I think they had it done within 2 weeks. Now it was kind of expensive, and we kind of knew that because there's obviously something seriously wrong with this tractor, because it just wasn't running right, and they kind of laughed at me when I got there, and I said, "Oh, did you find anything wrong with it?" And yeah, they certainly did. This is actually the casting on the end here. This let me get my head down. This bushing here on the old one was so wore that it had play. And then the little shaft inside was all wore out. These pins here, see the wear there? So it was all flopping around in there. I asked him if he thought it had ever been rebuilt, and he said, well, he laughed at me again. I kind of knew it hadn't been, but you never know. And here's the injectors back all cleaned up, and put all new tips in the ends of them, all 6 of them. Where'd that bag right there? Now, I don't really know what I'm looking at here as far as wear, because I'm not an injection expert. There's what an injection tip looks like, at least that style of injector anyway. So I am hoping we have this idling issue fixed with this. If he said if it's still doesn't run right, he figures there'll be a stuck valve or something. So I'm hoping not, because that can get pretty expensive. So yeah, I got it sitting in there, but I haven't got it tightened down. I want to show you guys this timing mark and how it. Okay, I put my light on. Good thing about cell phones is they all have lights on them. Okay, there's the timing mark. Focus. I'm going to show you how, if you move the pump back and forth, you can fine tune it. Now I did have it lined up, and as soon as I tightened the bolts, it moved on me, so I loosened the bolts up, and I wanted to show you how. So that's at top dead center and number 1 cylinder. So that's where you tighten it, and yeah, you can fine tune it even after you get all the lines and everything on. You can turn that a bit if you have to. And they told me this bolt or screw here can fine tune your idle too. So yeah, they've serviced the governor inside of it, and looks like they had her completely apart. Good for them. So I'm going to blow all these little holes out. I can see a piece of dirt in there. That's all got to come out of there. See how that's in the back there? You got to clean that all out of there, because you want a good seal in the back there, or you won't, or you'll have compression problems. And my air gun, I don't think will fit all the way back in there. So yeah, so that's that. I'm going to get the injectors put in and then start putting these lines on, and I will come back to you. Well, now here I got the injectors back in, and the lines all hooked up, and I ended up making a new fuel line here, just hydraulic hose. It was, where'd the old one go? Oh, there it is. It's a little cracked. Yeah, just from the heat of the engine. So I thought I might as well get a new one made. Had it spinning over. Just got this old battery here. This isn't the battery I'm going to put in it. I actually got two 6-volt smaller ones. Right now I don't have the battery boxes. I got someone making me up some new ones. So I had to rig this up. I just like to see if I get the motor running before I go too much further. So I got the forklift back here. Just lifted the tank up just so I could hook the fuel lines back on. I was gonna rig up a pail or a can or something and try it that way, but I thought, you know, I got the forklift here. Save a lot of heaving and hoeing, so I'll get the camera set up here and we'll get her, see if she's gonna run.